Hey guys, it's Libby and today I'm back with another video. First off, I just want to apologize for my recent absence on YouTube and my non-consistency. I've just been dealing with a lot and motivation levels are way down here, you know, so but yes, I am back here today with another video that nobody asked for, aka a makeup tutorial. But you guys seem to always enjoy when I do them, and I feel like putting some makeup on, so let's do it. But before we do it, I also want to mention that I hit 350,000 subscribers recently. Woohoo! So I'll be doing another Q&A. If you have any questions you want me to answer in that video, feel free to leave them down below. But I will also give a few opportunities to ask me questions on my Instagram story throughout this week or so. And I will collect those questions and I will answer them, and hopefully that video will go up on Friday. It might have to be next week. We'll see. Who knows? Stay tuned. But let's get going with the makeup. So like you all know, I'm not a professional, which means I don't exactly know what I'm doing or what products I'm supposed to use. I just do what I think I'm supposed to do, which means starting off with a face primer. This is the Smashbox one that isn't gonna focus. It's the pore minimizing one because my pores are giant. One thing I'll say about freaking face primers is I'm like, are they actually doing anything? Like, obviously they're supposed to. This stuff is kind of expensive, but I always feel like it's not actually doing anything, you know? But I wear it anyways, because what if it is? So, the next step I take though is using a BB cream. I don't usually wear a full foundation on my face because I don't have any that I like, and because it's a lot of work. So, I just use BB cream. This one's the L'Oreal Youth Code because I have so many wrinkles at my young age of 20, but yeah, I usually put it on my fingers, but recently, oh geez, that was kind of hard, it's running out. Recently I invested in a little sponge and I definitely put too much on there, so that means I'm gonna do what the pros do. It's not gonna focus for me, but that's okay. And you just kind of scrape a little bit back into the hole, you know, so it's preserved for next time. But I just start off by dotting it all over my face. I like the shape of the Beauty Blender. It's from Morphe, if you're interested. Yeah, so just gonna smear that all over. Like I said, I normally use my fingers, but I feel super professional when I use this. And also, my fingers are probably dirty, you know? So even after I wash my hands, I don't feel like they should go on my face because my face breaks out easily. So yeah, where's my mirror? I'm not in my mirror. Oh, that works better. So the next step for me is a powder, because just like foundation, I haven't found a concealer I like. That's fine. This powder is Wowder in the shade light to medium from the brand Glossier. I don't really think you can get them anywhere in stores except for the few storefronts they have. It's a really interesting store. They've got one in Chicago. That's where I got this. But yeah, I don't think you can really get it in stores. I think you just gotta buy it online. All their packaging is so cute though. So highly recommend. And my face is usually super oily. No powder I've ever used has kept it matte throughout the day, especially on my forehead. My forehead is super greasy. So, but this powder actually works for me. So I highly recommend trying it if you've got oily skin. Obviously it's kind of expensive, but that's okay. Yeah, I use a fluffy brush to put that on like you saw. This is the Morphe M107 if you're interested. But the next thing I do is my brows. This is also from Glossier. It's just you know, one of these little wand things that have color in it. So I'm gonna use my camera for a mirror and just put that through. I do like this stuff. I used to use just pencils and powders, but I think I like this better. Because whenever I use a pencil, I always seem to go out of the lines because I'm in a rush. Not a good look. Next is going to be priming my eyes, and I know I kind of do all this in a sort of weird order, but I just kind of open up one of my makeup drawers because it's in a little clear acrylic thing with a bunch of drawers. I just open up a drawer and use everything from there first if I can, because I have poor organization methods because I have limited space. So eye primer, this is the Urban Decay one if you couldn't tell. Classic. But the next thing I'm gonna do is put on a highlighter. Again, sort of out of order, that's fine. This is the Jeffree Star liquid highlighter in the shade Oof. that's small. It's the shade Frozen Peach. So I really love this stuff. I've only used it a few times and it's amazing. It's better than any powder I've ever tried, any powder highlighter. It looks like this, and the cool thing is there's a button on the top and you can like squirt stuff out, and I know that's not focused, but I think you can still kind of see it. I don't ever like squirt onto my face because that would be way too much, because everyone knows Jeffree Star is super pigmented and great. So I just put a few dots along my cheekbones like so, and I would use the beauty blender. Normally I use my fingers for this, but I don't want to use my fingers. Like I said, my fingers are gross, so I'm gonna use the opposite side of my beauty blender and see how that works for applying. But again, like I said, I love this stuff. It's super sparkly and that's what I want in life. So next thing would be like blush and bronzer, but honestly, I don't wear that every day. I rarely wear it actually, but if I do, I use the NARS Laguna and Orgasm duo just because it's compact, so I keep it. But the next thing would be eye stuff. Except for my camera's dying, so I've got to change the battery. BRB. Alright, I'm back. So, like I said, eye stuff. Usually I use a powder eyeshadow just because that's what I'm used to, but when I went to the Glossier store, they had these adorable liquid eyeshadows in like little test tubes, so I had to get a couple. I got the ones that are called Moon and Herb. So Herb is like an olive, this is like a champagne. I said olive. Olive and champagne. Anyways, I'm just gonna put that onto my eyeball. I'm gonna put the champagne on the inner portion like so, and also on my inner corner because we love a good sparkly corner. And then I'm gonna put the olive shade on the outer half of my eyelids like so. It does not have to be perfect, and I'm using the viewfinder of my camera as my mirror, so it's definitely not gonna be perfect, but that's okay. So now that I've got that imperfectly smeared onto my eyelid, I'm just gonna use my finger and sort of rub it in, because you do have to like rub it in and stuff. These are both very metallic shades. So like you can see on this side that I'm doing right now, the green does not look as dark because the light is hitting it from right over here. Yeah, so these definitely are more subtle when you wear them. It's not like a super bold, you could probably build up the color some, but it's still metallic, you know, so keep that in mind if you purchase these. They're all metallic. Next thing though for me is eyeliner. I'm gonna use the e.l.f. cream eyeliner in black, of course. I use this. I also use the e.l.f. liquid eyeliner. I like that stuff a lot. It doesn't come off very easily, so that's cool. But this is easier to apply because I struggle with liquid eyeliner, to be honest. So, doing this in the viewfinder isn't the best idea. That's fine though. I'm just starting off with a line. First, line applied. Wonderful. Probably not wonderful because I did in the viewfinder. That's okay, that's okay. And then when I do my wings, whether I'm using liquid or gel, I keep my eyes open because that lets me know what it's actually gonna look like. So again, it's angled, so I just kind of set the angle right here and just draw out my wing. I am gonna use a mirror for this though, because this ain't not gonna look good unless I do. I need a mirror. Where's a mirror? Ah, there's one in this palette. Nice. Okay, so some people are super anal about their eyeliner, and like I kind of am, but it's never gonna be where I take it off and like start all over, because I never care that much. It lasts one day, so if it looks kind of bad, pff, okay, it'll be gone tomorrow. Like, yeah, so like this one looks terrible right now, but we're gonna fix it. We're gonna do our best to fix it. So to fix it, when you got something like this going on that's like detached and curvy and weird, because I like myself a sharp line, I just take some more and I connect it to my bottom lash line like this, and I also drag a little bit of color onto my bottom lash line because we need some darkness in our lives. So, and then to sort of fix the curve shape, I'm gonna go on top and connect it a little better. Obviously, this ends up super thick, but that's okay. I don't really mind some thick eyeliner. It's never the look I'm going for, but it's always the look I get which I've just come to accept, quite honestly. I found though that this eyeliner isn't great for making a super pointy point on your freaking wings, so I always go back with a liquid eyeliner just to touch up the points because I like myself a pointy point and the cream doesn't do it for me. So now they're pointier, they're bolder than intended. I'm not too mad about it, whatever. I really don't care, to be honest. So the next thing would be to set that gel because otherwise it will transfer and smudge and stuff. So conveniently, the palette I picked up for the mirror has a black in it. So that's what we're gonna do. This is the Urban Decay. I was expecting a name on the front. I don't know what palette this is. It's this one. It's this one. So all I care about though is that it's got a matte black. I'm just gonna set all the gel with that matte black on a different angled brush because that angled brush that I was just using kind of gets gunked up from that stuff. And then I'm gonna just hop into that same eyeshadow palette that I got right here. Now I'm just gonna grab this teeny tiny detail slash smudger brush. Why does my camera hate me? Like, focus, focus. I mean, you can kind of tell the general size and thickness. It's just a teeny tiny brush. It's the Morphe 213. So I'm gonna use the shade Tornado, which is right here. Hey camera, hi. It's right here. Why won't anything focus? I want this to focus. Please focus. There we go. So here's the shade Tornado. I'm gonna put that on my brush like I just did, and then I'm gonna smudge that to set the stuff on bottom. I try to not use a solid black on the bottom because it looks kind of harsh. Granted, this is a very dark purple. It's not very different. I don't really care. It's the thought that counts, right? So next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into this bright purple right here called Lash, that bright purple. And I'm gonna make this fun, right? So spooky purple, it's Halloween, haha. Yay, maybe I should turn this into a Halloween look, like a basic Halloween look. Yeah, can you tell that I planned a lot for this? So next thing I'm gonna do is grab this Morphe M153 and I'm gonna take this peachy bright orange thing called Free Love right here. Wow, this video took a turn, if I do say so myself. So I'm gonna just take that and I'm gonna apply that over top the champagne that we put. The champagne makes a great base for this because this in general is kind of sheer, but having a liquid slash cream eyeshadow base definitely helps to brighten it up. Now we got some orange, looking good. And then I'm gonna take the same brush actually I was about to put away, and I'm gonna go back to that bright purple we just used on the bottom, on the inner part right here. And I'm gonna put that over top the green because that makes a lot of sense to me. And I want some purple on the top because Halloween. So that's that. This is the most like amateur basic Halloween look because I decided to do it halfway through this video. I'm gonna take this NYX eyeliner. It's in faux white, those faux white shades. This is the color Linen, I believe. I don't know. It's just like a light pink, and I use it on my waterline to brighten it up because sometimes just a straight white can look pretty harsh. So this is a more natural way to brighten up the eyeball. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of all the Halloween inspiration I have. I could like do something like draw a bat on my face or like a little spider web like in the corner of my eye, you know? But like, meh. I don't really feel like doing that. Does this like gross anyone out? I know some people are kind of freaked out by this. Does this gross you out? Does it? Tell me in the comments. And then the mascara I'm using is also from Glossier. Is it Glossier? Glossier? I don't freaking know. I don't really care. I don't care. So we're gonna go ahead and apply that shit. Let's apply that shit. Oh, a mirror would be helpful right now. That's okay. Oh, I was wrong. That was the third to last step. This is the second to last step. I'm using the Mario Badescu, blah, blah, blah. You know, the stuff that everyone knows about. Rose water spray. And spraying. I used to... I opened my mouth too soon. That was disgusting. I used to freaking always feel the need to use that because my last powder was kind of cakey, but this one isn't, so I'm just putting that on because it's what everyone does. Peer pressure. The next thing, I'll do is my lipstick, and this is gonna get kind of spooky too. This is the Jeffree Star Liquid Lipstick in the shade I'm Royalty. So I'm gonna just start off by applying that. Does it clash with the purple on my eye? Maybe. Do I care? Nah. So now that I've got a layer of that on, I'm grabbing a Lip Safe pencil. This is from OCC in the shade Tard. It's black, clearly. And I'm just gonna line my lips with that. We can overdraw them a bit. Not that much though. Oops. 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 I really need a mirror for all this shit, but why don't I use it? And I'm gonna kind of add some to the corners and like kind of ombre it in. You see what I'm doing here? No, you don't, because it's not focused. That's fine. It doesn't have to be perfectly blended or anything, because the next product we use is going to take care of that. I'm gonna use this thing. It's called Tattoo Junkie Lip Color Corrector. What it's really good for is like making things blend. So I need this to focus so you can see. Please. There we go. Oh, that looks really bad. Oof. That's okay, because we're gonna use this stuff. So, focus. So after I apply that pen, it kind of just blends those colors together and kind of takes care of the ombre for you. Next thing I'm gonna do is use this just really sparkly shit, and I'm gonna just put it right here and right there. Smells like candy. So now the look is complete, and I came to find out that yes, the purple on my lips and the purple on my eyes do indeed clash. This is warm, this is cool. It's fine, I don't care. I'm not going outside today. But if you're gonna try to copy me, try to work with colors that match a little better. Haha. Yeah. So I'm not a pro beauty guru YouTuber, as you know, as you could see by this video, but I had fun. I hope you had fun watching me, because it can be fun. Sorry about my camera today. There, I hit it a little bit, so maybe it'll get its shit together for next time. But yeah, here's the look. Here's the look. Do you like it? Do you like it? Probably not, because it was very random. I don't care. It started off being a green and champagne look, and then it turned into Halloween. I don't know. I don't care. It's cool. So, yes, I hope y'all have a lovely week. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking around, even though I'm super, like, non-consistent recently. So, I love you guys so much. Remember, if you got a Q&A question, feel free to leave it down below, or check out my Instagram and wait for me to ask there. My name is LibbyTDS. That's Libbey TDS. So, yeah.